So let's talk about the Perodua Axia. If you've ever driven through Kuala Lumpur, Penang, Johor Bahru, or any Malaysian town, you've definitely seen this car everywhere. And I mean everywhere. From the busy streets of Petaling Jaya to the quieter roads of Ipoh, from the coastal highways of Kuantan to the urban sprawl of Shah Alam, the Axia is absolutely everywhere you look. And there is a very good reason for that overwhelming presence. The Axia isn't just popular, it's practically a Malaysian icon, a symbol of affordable mobility for the masses. Launched back in 2014, it replaced the Perodua Viva and quickly became one of the best-selling cars in the country. Year after year, it consistently ranks in the top 5 best-selling vehicles in Malaysia, sometimes even challenging the legendary Myvi for the number 1 spot. But what makes it so special? What's the secret sauce that keeps Malaysians coming back to showrooms to buy this car? Let's break it down piece by piece. First off, let's address the elephant in the room, the price. The Perodua Axia is officially the most affordable new car you can buy in Malaysia. We're talking about price starting from around 24,000 ringgit for the base model, going up to about 43,000 for the top spec EV variant. Now, in a market where car prices keep climbing due to tariffs, import duties, and various other factors, having a locally assembled option that won't completely drain your bank account or force you into crippling monthly installments is absolutely huge. For many Malaysians, especially young people buying their first car after landing their first job, families needing a second vehicle for the wife or husband to commit to work independently, students who've just graduated and need reliable transportation, or even retirees looking for something economical to run errands and visit the grandchildren, the Axia hits that sweet spot of being actually affordable. The monthly installments are manageable, the down payment is achievable with some saving, and you're not committing yourself to a financial burden that'll stress you out for the next 9 years. But cheap doesn't mean lacking in options or being a one-size-fits-all proposition. Perodua offers the Axia in several variants to suit different budgets and needs, which is really smart marketing. You've got the E model, which is your basic, number frills option for those who truly just need 4 wheels and an engine to get from point A to point B. Then there is the G variant, which adds a bit more comfort and convenience features like power windows and better interior trim. At the top, you have the AV variant, which comes loaded with advanced features like the ASA safety system, that's Advanced Safety Assist, which includes things like pre-collision warning, pre-collision braking, pedal misoperation control to prevent accidents in car parks, and front departure alert. These safety features are genuinely impressive for a car in this price range and show that Perodua is taking safety seriously. And if you want something with a bit more personality and style, there are the style versions that come with sportier exterior treatments, body kits, special wheels, unique color options, and some visual upgrades that make your Axia stand out from the crowd of standard models on the road. Now let's pop the hood and talk about what makes this thing move. The Axia runs on a 1.0-liter 3-cylinder petrol engine producing around 66 horsepower and 91 Nm of torque. Yeah, it's small, the numbers don't sound impressive on paper, but don't let that fool you. This little engine is perfectly suited for what the Axia is designed to do, which is navigating Malaysian city streets, dealing with stop and go traffic, and keeping your fuel costs down in an era of fluctuating petrol price. The engine is paired with either a 5-speed manual transmission or a 4-speed automatic, with the automatic being the overwhelmingly popular choice among Malaysian buyers because, let's be honest, nobody wants to deal with a clutch in Kuala Lumpur traffic jams. Speaking of fuel, this is where the Axia really shines and where it can save you serious money over time, especially important in Malaysia where we're all watching petrol price and calculating our monthly fuel budgets. We're talking about fuel economy in the range of 21 to 23 km per liter under normal driving conditions, which is genuinely excellent. Some owners even report better figures with careful, economical driving. In practical terms, that means you can fill up the 40-liter tank and not worry about hitting the petrol station again for several days or even a week, depending on your usage. For daily commuters stuck in Klang Valley traffic crawling along Federal Highway or the LDP during rush hour, Grab drivers working the streets of the old town raking up hundreds of kilometers per week, or anyone watching their monthly budget carefully, those savings really add up over time. We're talking about potentially saving hundreds or even thousands of ringgit per year compared to thirstier vehicles. The compact dimensions of the Axia are another major advantage, especially in Malaysian cities where traffic is dense, roads can be narrow, and parking spaces are increasingly tight and expensive. The car measures just 3,660 mm in length, making it one of the smallest cars on Malaysian roads. Whether you're navigating the narrow lanes and tight corners of Old Kuala Lumpur near Petaling Street, squeezing through packed shopping mall car parks in Mid-Valley or Pavilion on weekends, trying to find parking in crowded areas like HS15 in Subang or the packed streets of Bangsa, or maneuvering through the tight spaces of all the housing estates, this car is incredibly easy to maneuver. The turning radius is tight, visibility is good, and you can slip into spaces that larger cars wouldn't even attempt. Parallel parking, number problem whatsoever, squeezing into that tiny spot at the mall during weekend sales or holiday shopping madness. The Axia's got you covered. It's the kind of car that makes Malaysian city driving less stressful, less frustrating, and actually manageable, and that's something a lot of drivers really appreciate when they're dealing with the daily grind. Inside, you get seating for 5 people in each cabin that's surprisingly well thought out for such an affordable car. Now, let's be realistic here and manage expectations properly. This is an A-segment car, so you're not getting Camry-level space, Accord comfort, or Alphard luxury. But for its class and price point, the Axia does a genuinely decent job. The front seats are comfortable enough for daily driving, whether you're commuting from Subang to KL, from Bukit Mertajam to Butterworth, or from Skudai to Johor Bahru. The driving position is good, the seats offer adequate support, and the controls fall easily to hand. The rail seats can accommodate adults for shorter trips without too much complaint, or kids could comfortably for longer journeys, making it perfect for school runs, tuition center drop-offs, or weekend trips to visit the grandparents in another state. The boot space is modest at 260 liters but sufficient for your weekly grocery shopping at Tesco, Aeon, or Giant, gym bags, sports equipment, or a couple of small suitcases for a balik kampung trip during festive seasons. If you need to carry more, the rail seats fall down to expand cargo. Capacity. The air conditioning works well too, which is absolutely crucial in our Malaysian heat and humidity where temperatures regularly hit 30+ degrees and the humidity makes it feel even hotter. Perodua knows the Malaysian climate and they have engineered the air conditioning system to cope with our tropical conditions. The cabin materials are hard plastics, which is expected at this price point, but they're durable and easy to clean. The dashboard layout is simple and straightforward, which all the drivers particularly appreciate. There is no complicated infotainment system to figure out in the base models, just straightforward controls that do what they're supposed to do. One thing that really sets Perodua apart in the Malaysian market is reliability, and this is absolutely crucial. The brand has built a rock-solid reputation in Malaysia over decades for making cars that just work, day in and day out, even in our challenging tropical conditions with heat, humidity, heavy rain, and occasional flooding. Perodua vehicles are known for being tough and dependable. Low maintenance costs, easy availability of spare parts at literally any town in Malaysia from Kanga to Kota Kinabalu, and a wide service network with Perodua service centers and authorized workshops everywhere mean that owning an Axia doesn't come with unlicensed surprises or expensive repair bills. You're not going to be dealing with mysterious electrical gremlins, expensive repairs that cost more than the car's worth, or struggling to find a mechanic who knows the car and has the right parts. Even in smaller towns in Pahang, Kelantan, or Sabah, you will find workshops familiar with Perodua vehicles and mechanics who can service and repair them. This peace of mind is absolutely invaluable, especially for first-time car owners who might not know much about automotive maintenance, people who can't afford unexpected repair bills, or those who just want hassle-free motoring. And let's talk resale value, which is something smart car buyers always consider. Because the Axia is so popular and in such high demand in the Malaysian market, used models hold their value remarkably well compared to many other cars. Check out mudah.com.my, charles.my, or any used car platform and you will see used Axias listed at strong price with plenty of interested buyers eagerly looking. 3-year-old Axias still come in good money. If you decide to sell your Axia down the line to upgrade to something bigger or different, you will find plenty of interested buyers, quick sales, and you will get a fair price for it. This strong resale value is another financial advantage that makes the Axia an even smarter purchase in the Malaysian context, essentially reducing your total cost of ownership. So who's buying the Axia in Malaysia? Well, pretty much everyone across all demographics, ages, and income levels. You've got young drivers, fresh graduates getting their first task of car ownership after saving up their first few months' salary from their new job. You've got families using it as a practical second car for running errands, sending kids to school and tuition, or the daily market run to buy fresh vegetables and fish. You've got Grab and e-hailing drivers who appreciate the low running costs, excellent fuel economy that maximizes their profit margins, and reliability for clocking high mileage day after day. You've got city dwellers in Kuala Lumpur, Penang, and Johor Bahru who need something compact and efficient to navigate congested urban streets. You've even got small business owners using it for deliveries, site visits, or as company pull charts. The Axia appeals to such a broad range of Malaysian buyers because it delivers on the fundamentals that matter most in our market: affordability, reliability, low running costs, and practicality.